Hey guys, Crystal here from 360 Fitness with your workout of the day. Our warm-up today is something special. If we make it through, then we can get into the actual workout. So it's going to be a descending pyramid style. We're going to start off with 10 reps of all the exercises, then 8, then 6, then 4, then 2. So that's the warm-up for today. So the first thing we're going to start off with is sprints. So hopefully you have a hallway or a set of stairs or something you can run up and down. So we are going to do 10 lengths total. Everything is going to be total today. So I'll meet you kind of back here after 10 sprints. Go. Whoa. Still going, guys. More sprinting. I just got one more. All right, that was fun, right? Okay, then we're gonna move on to 10 push-ups. So I'll start with the easiest version, guys, and then you can pick kind of what you need. So the most easy version, if you struggle with push-ups, is from a surface, whether that's a coffee table, a chair, from your knees. So make sure your hips are tucked underneath. Your hands are just slightly wider than shoulder width. And that surface is going to hit us right in the middle of the chest. So we're not too far away. So we're going to do 10 of these bad boys. Get nice and deep. Let the shoulders retract behind you. If this is too easy, come up to your toes. Perfect. 10. And then we're going to go into 10 sit-ups. So a full sit-up, we're gonna touch the ground, come up, touch our toes. Try to keep your feet planted on the ground as you're doing these. When they lift up your toes, we're activating more of our hip flexor muscles than our abdomen. So if this is impossible to get a full sit-up, you're just gonna do just a crunch here and making sure that your feet stay planted. Next up, we're gonna do 10 squats. So just kind of shoulder width, guys, weight on our heels, drive our knees out to the sides. And it's just our warm up, so we have no weights, nothing like that. Keep our chest up, right? Sink your bum back. Last one, perfect. So now we're gonna do all of those again, just 8 this time. So sprints, hallway, stairs, let's go. Getting there, guys, getting there. And last one, we'll meet back. Perfect. So we're gonna go into 8 push-ups. So those were the easiest ones on the bench. The next step up would be push-ups from our knees, from the ground. So hands right underneath our shoulders, pelvis tucked, Nice and deep, no bums in the air. One more here. Good, and then into our sit-ups for 8. And just remember, guys, if this is hurting your spine, your tailbone, you can just do a crunch. That's always an option. Just coming up, touching your knees, okay? Up for our squats. And drive those knees wide. Use your arms, get them warmed up too. Get everything pumping. Last one. And we're back into the sprints, just 6 this time. Here we go. Last 2, guys, last 2. Here we go, there and back. All right, 6 push-ups, guys. Let's go from our toes if we can. It's not a whole bunch. Right hands right underneath. Chest down to the ground. Core is tight. Beautiful. Flip it over for our sit-ups. Heart rate should be getting up now, guys. It's the whole point of our warm-up is that we're actually warm. We get blood into our extremities. Fuel for our muscles to work in our workout. 6 squats. Okay, anybody else sick of this warm-up yet? We're not there yet though. So we're down to 4. So 4 sprints. Here we go. Last one here, guys. Last sprint. All right, 4 push-ups. And you can always play with the width of your hands, guys. The closer together, the harder it's going to be. And hit those triceps a little bit more. Onto our sit-ups. Up for the squats. And then this is our last one. Just 2 of everything, guys. So there and back, sprint hard for your last one. Whoop. Two push-ups. 2 sit-ups. And 2 squats to finish us off. Beautiful. So that's the warm-up, guys. Now we should be ready to get into the workout. Yay! So all we're really gonna need for today's workout, whatever you have available to you, a kettlebell, a dumbbell, if you don't have either of those, a backpack filled with maybe some heavy books, laundry detergent, something of that sort, and we'll get going on the workout. So the workout, guys, is a descending workout, so it's gonna get easier as we go. The reps are gonna get less. Perfect. So we're gonna start off with 50 jumping jacks. As if we weren't warm enough, right? I feel like everybody's still very warm from their warm up. I'm trying not to lose count for you guys, so you don't have to. If the jumping gets to be too much on the joints, guys, you can just go to a modified jumping jack. We're a lot easier on your limbs, but you're still getting everything pumping and moving. I'm at 40, I think. We'll do 10 more, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Next up, we have 45 mountain climbers. So we're in the plank position. Okay, so that means pelvis tucked underneath us, right? Tuck your hips, squeeze your abdomen tight. So for the slower version, you're just gonna drive the knees up. So as you drive, you're crunching your abs in. So really focus on the abdomen, guys. And keeping our core nice and strong. Everything else is immobile. It's nice and strong. If this is too easy, we can pick it up a notch and pump those legs. So we're gonna do 45 total. $30. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So really good for getting the heart rate up, guys, and for the abdomen. That's what we should be feeling. Next up, we have 40 step-ups. Okay, so whatever you have access to here, it might be a set of stairs in the house. You might have a bench, maybe a coffee table, a chair. Make sure it's sturdy though. So we're gonna do 40 total, 20 on each leg. If you're like me and want to be the most efficient / lazy, we're gonna leave this leg up and we're gonna do all 20 on this leg before we switch. So coming all the way up, make sure you open the hip and we control the down. So as we come up to the top, remember it's this leg, the leg on the bench, that's our push leg. So we're not pushing off the foot on the ground. This is the one that's working. Just 10 more on this side, guys. Make sure your heel stays in contact with the bench the whole time. And obviously higher surfaces is going to make this harder. You can always use a lower step if you have bad knees or hips. And if you even want it harder still, grab a dumbbell, grab a weight to hold as you do this. Last one here, guys. And then we're going to switch legs. So another 20 on this side. Make sure the knees and your toes are pointing forward. Everything's under control. Take your big breath at the bottom of the movement right here. Hold the abs tight and then drive up. That'll help you maintain your balance if you're struggling. And by all means, if you need to step down for balance, you can totally do that as well. It's all about challenging yourself, whatever level you're at. We're almost there, guys. 5 to go. So open the hips and squeeze those bum cheeks at the top. 2 left, 2 more steps. Nice and tall, squeeze. Last one. Perfect. So next up, guys, we have our swings. So if you have a backpack filled with books, laundry detergent, something with a handle, guys, anything like that will work really well. I'm going to show you how to use a dumbbell for these swings today. So hold the weight vertical, and it's all the same movements as the kettlebell swing. Drive the hips back, and then squeeze and thrust the hips forward, and use the momentum to drive the weight up. So we have 35 of these, guys. So keep the chest up, guys. No arching through the back. Nice strong core. Keep breathing for me. 10 to go. Remember, it's like you're trying to jump. Really powerful movement, but somebody's nailed your feet to the ground. Last one. Beautiful. Let's take a quick time out. Grab some water. All right, we're getting there. The numbers are getting smaller, guys. So next up, we have 30 overhead lunges. So the overhead is pretty challenging, guys, and pretty advanced. If that's in your wheelhouse, great. If lunges are already a struggle for you, and you know that, do stationary lunges. You can do walking lunges. The easiest version, guys, is just to do a stationary lunge. So you set up, right? So my shoulders and hips are in line. I take one step forward, one step back, and then I drop to nice 90-degree here and a 90-degree in the back leg as well. So you'll just be here, okay? So we're gonna do 30 total, so remember to switch halfway if that's where you're at. Walking ones are gonna be the next most challenging, just because you have some mobility and that's gonna unbalance you. And then if you wanna come along with me, we're gonna do overhead ones. So the overhead, holding your weight above your head, just unstabilizes your core a little bit more. So reach through the sky, keep those elbows locked out, and we're just gonna alternate our lunges. So chest up, guys, core's tight. Keep reaching for the sky with those arms. And make sure that front heel is always in contact with the ground. We're getting there. All right, let's do 10 more, folks. Push hard here, reach for the sky. Make those arms work just as much as those legs are burning. 5 more for me. Suck the belly button in tight. Don't let your belly push out to the front. Last one. Beautiful. Well done, guys. So next up we have heel touches. So this is a core exercise for rec fem as well as our oblique muscles. So you're gonna be up, kind of in a crunch the entire time. So pull your belly button down, and then you're reaching for your heels. So it's like somebody's put a skewer through your belly button, and you're just rotating around it. So you're trying to crunch to this side, crunch to this side. Nothing too fast. Focus on what muscles we're actually using. And we got 5 more. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go into 20 snatches next. So we have our dumbbell again, guys. We're gonna do 20 total, so 10 on each arm. So we're gonna start just kind of in a half squat. So we're hinged forward at the waist, and we're gonna use almost like that kettlebell motion, that swing motion, where I really pop through my hips and my legs to get the momentum to drive the weight up. So just a half squat, reaching below my knees, and then I take my deep breath to brace my core, and I launch the dumbbell straight above my head. Big breath, nice strong brace, lock the arm at the top, right above our shoulders. So it's not out to the side, guys. Everything's stacked in nice straight lines. One more for me. And then switch sides. So same thing, push the hips back, reach in between, just below the knees, big breath to the core, and we drive the elbow and the hips up, lock and stack everything at the top. 2 more. Beautiful. All right, we're almost there, guys. We have 15 Supermans next. So we're gonna be down on our bellies here, on our fronts. Okay, so our arms are extended out in front of us, our legs are behind us. The easiest version of this, guys, so if you have any low back pain, you're gonna do alternating Supermans. So you're gonna raise opposite arm, opposite leg. If you wanna do a full Superman, we lift our arms and our legs off the ground simultaneously. It's hard to say those words when you're breathing heavy. So, if you have low back pain, you're gonna alternate. If you're fine, we're gonna do a full Superman. Just make sure your chin is actually tucked and you're looking at the floor. You're not looking up like I am at you guys. So tuck the chin and you're gonna squeeze the bum, lift as high as you can, hold for a second, control back down to the ground. So this is really good for strengthening your spinal muscles, guys, and those low back muscles. We got 5 left. Make sure you give it a little squeeze and a hold at the top, and you're controlling back down to the ground. You're not just flopping. Last one. And to finish off this brilliant workout, we have my personal favorite, 10 burpees to finish it off. So the easiest version of this, guys, is you could do them from an elevated surface if it's really hard to get up and down off the ground, or we just come down. You can walk your feet out, walk them in, up. If you're coming with me, we're doing full burpees. So down, chest touches the ground, and then a hop up at the top. So lots of power. All the way up, all the way down, guys. This is it though, so finish it off with everything you got left in the tank. Just 2 more for me. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Have a drink of water, and then we're going to get into our stretches. Okay, the best part of the workout, guys, the stretch and relaxation afterwards. So we're gonna start off with one of my favorites. It's called Twisted Roots. So what we're gonna do is just topple our legs over to the side, and then we're gonna rotate our upper body in the opposite direction. So we're trying to get this shoulder down to the ground if we can, and we're gonna apply slight pressure with that hand to the upper knee, trying to push into the ground. So as always, when we're stretching, it should never be painful, maybe a slight discomfort, but never any shooting or burning pain. And then please, please, please remember to breathe. So I want you to try and focus on doing a 5-second inhale. So nice and slow, start from your belly. Expand your rib cage, kind of hold at the top for a second, and then a 5-second slow exhale where you try to relax deeper into the stretch. So do one more big breath like that for me, and then we're going to switch over to the other side. This one's great to do first thing in the morning, guys, before you even get out of bed. On this side, guys, I'm going to show you the more intense version if you need a deeper stretch. So you're going to cross your top leg over the bottom leg, and it's still going to topple over to the side, and our upper body's still going to rotate the opposite way, and we're still going to put pressure on that leg. So it's just crossing of the leg that's going to intensify and make that spinal twist a little bit more intense. So still breathing, 5-second inhale, expand the rib cage, hold for a second at the top, and then a 5-second slow exhale. Each exhale, try to relax deeper, try to rotate further, but we're not stressing. We're not trying to push and clench into these positions, guys. It's all about trying to relax into these positions. One more big breath for me. And relax. Beautiful. Always come out slow out of your stretches. Okay, our next up, we have a wide leg forward fold. So you're gonna have nice straight legs, and you're going to get out as wide as you're able to. So really important, we want those legs straight. Slight bend, I guess, if you need, but our goal is to have those legs out in front of us straight, and then as wide as we can. So with the foot, this might be lots. So we're aiming to hit those inner thighs as well as the back of our hamstrings, back of our knees. And this might be great, might be all you need. If you can handle a little bit more of a stretch, I want you to take a deep breath in, tighten up your core, and then just walk your hands a little bit forward. So we're not rolling into this position, guys. So we want to just hinge forward with this flat back into this stretch. So breathe in, get nice and tall, lock everything tight in your spine, and then we're just going to inch ourselves forward. Okay? So big breaths. Maybe on the exhale, you're trying to get a little bit deeper into that stretch. If you want, we can take a little walk over to the right leg. Take a big breath. Take a walk out in front of us over to the left leg. Take a deep breath. So we should get a little stretch through the lower back, inner thighs, hamstrings on that one. Just take one more nice long breath for me, guys. 5-second inhale. Hold. Slow exhale, relax. Beautiful. Come out slow, move those legs back to neutral. And then the last one we have for you guys is the upper trap and neck stretch. This one's always tight, right? We're always too clenched through our shoulders. We're typing too much sitting at our desk computer. We're just tense and stressed in general. So this one's super easy to do at your desk if you do sit a lot, or whether you're driving. But I'm just going to take my right hand and I'm actually going to sit on it. So that pressure of my body weight is just going to pull on my shoulder a little bit. And then I'm going to stand up nice and tall, shrug the shoulder down and back, and I'm going to tilt my head the opposite direction. So I should get a nice stretch through this trap here and then up into my neck. So big breaths on your inhale, focus on that neck getting longer and taller, and then on the exhale, trying to tilt your ear to your other shoulder a little bit farther. If you want, you can apply a little bit of pressure, but just a little bit, guys. Slow exhales and relax. You might even get a little stretch down this arm and shoulder as well. One more big breath for me. Slow exhale. And then we're going to swap to the other side. Shoulder rolled back, sit up nice and tall, ear to shoulder. So you guys can play with this a little bit as well. If you look up, you'll get a stretch more through the front of the neck. If you tuck your chin into your chest and maybe pull just gently from behind the back of your head, that'll get more towards the back neck muscles and your levator scapula muscle. None of it's wrong as long as you're feeling a nice stretch. And again, no shooting pains, no tingling, no pain. And breathe through it. Just one more big breath for me, guys. Nice tall inhale. Slow exhale. Beautiful. You're all stretched, relaxed, ready to rock for the day. Go kill it, guys. Get your water, get your protein into you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.